Never ever make the assumption that it's going to work out. I'm back here with the selfie stick again because I find that I can just speak a lot more organically when I'm holding a selfie stick for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've trained my brain to do that. I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with me being a kinesthetic learner or whatever. But we're going back to the selfie stick. The topic here today is to remind you that you should never make the assumption that it's going to work, that it is going to work out, but rather you should be asking yourself, how could you know that right now you are putting in the correct amount of effort if you do not yet have the results that you want? How do you know that you're putting in enough effort if you do not have the amount of money you want, if you do not have the job you want, if you do not have the body you want? How do you know that you're not putting enough effort in? You know, I think that we will allow ourselves to think these ideas, embody these ideas of, oh, it's all going to work out, it'll be fine, because that gives us some mental safety. And an idea like that, yeah, makes you feel pretty content in the moment. And it also makes you feel like you don't have to worry. Now, while making yourself worry too much is not a good thing, I think that having a reasonably grounded idea in your mind and holding that, maybe something that's more true, is a lot wiser, rather than just keeping yourself in a potential massive state of delusion. I feel like very successful people, those that become very successful, are those that indoctrinate themselves or are running with ideas of like, it's probably not going to work out, but if I work hard enough, I might have a chance. What if you approached your life like that, where you are fighting tooth and nail to actually get shit done? You set boundaries with everyone in your life. You actually made time for yourself such that you made sure you got done what you need to get done that day. Imagine having that extreme hunger where I think a lot of us do not allow ourselves to be in that state of mind where we are hungry, where we really are just going after it. Because it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to be questioning whether or not we're going to make it. But the thing is, though, that is a small price to pay in the now. If that means that you are going to stomach that truth today, such that you can make the efforts to actually take the necessary action required to get to where you want to be. 10 out of 10 times, it's always better to stomach the difficult stuff now, such that you can live the better life later. Imagine if you lived your life in a way where you are looking for all the sacrifices that you can make every single day. I don't think you can get what you want without making massive amount of sacrifice. And this is a hard truth to stomach. I really do believe that you have to be continually making sacrifices every single day of your life. In order to actually get what you truly want. I remember this distinction that was made in this book called The Molecule of More. And let me bring that one up for you. All right, I have it on my phone here, where it says wanting and liking are produced by two different systems in the brain. So we often don't like the things we want. Page 35. So notice that where if you actually want success, the process of actually getting there is going to be a lot of going through a lot of shit that you don't like. And one of those things is holding that assumption in your mind that, you know what, it might not work out. It might not work out if I'm just lazy about it. It might not work out if my effort looks like other people's effort. It might not work out if I'm not putting in 10 times the amount of effort relative to all the other people I see around me. Not just the normies that are just in normal society, but the people around me that you keep in your own social circle. Make it such that, for all the people that you have an immediate connection with, that you strive to make yourself the greatest asset in that group. And then, of course, eventually, if you grow out of that group, then you got to find your new group. But my point is here, don't just make the benchmark of comparing yourself to normies in society that are indoctrinated into doing the bare minimum and then getting subpar results, but rather set your bar higher than the people that you actually respect for yourself. And then maybe you might actually tap into some of your potential. Take the plunge right now and make the emotionally difficult decision to actually put it in your mind to be like, yeah, it's probably not going to work out if I don't put in massive amounts of effort every single day where I'm making sacrifices. And you have to ask yourself, like, what are you willing to sacrifice to get what you want? Because otherwise, what you want is the thing that's going to be sacrificed. So, yeah, you can live a life doing things that you like, but then you might not get what you truly want. And if that's okay with you, then Merry Christmas. See you later. But if you're an individual like me that truly wants to achieve some goals, to achieve something for themselves, then you have to come to terms with this reality that you're going to have to be doing a lot of shit that you do not like when you don't want to be doing it. We're never going to be in the optimal state of consciousness all the time. We're not going to be feeling good all the time when it comes to actually putting in the work to get the results that we want. We're not going to be able to like it all the time. But you will create that contentment. You will create that satisfaction that you are putting in that effort to truly make something of yourself. So the decision is yours. Confront this idea and try it on for a while. See how it changes how you think about things. See how it changes how you think about how much work you believe you should be putting in, how much effort necessary you believe you should be exerting. Are you allowing yourself to be distracted by all these people that do not have the results that you want? Taking your time, putting social pressure on you to divert you away from putting time towards your goals. Recently, I've definitely come to a place where it's become abundantly clear to me that I need to push everybody away, or everything away, that is not directly conducive, that's not directly supporting my goal to get the success I want. And it's just really the matter of looking after my own shit before I try to look after other people. If I really want to be an asset for the people around me, I need to become that asset. But that is done through working completely on myself, actually giving myself that time and using it. So, hopefully that might make some gears turn for you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.